It's already 8 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Hello and happy Sunday. This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And today is Sunday, August the 23rd. If you live in Knox County, your children are going back to school tomorrow, whether school means at school or in your living room. They're going back, I think, for a half a day tomorrow. But this is Kelly, IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. If you are here with us live tonight, though, on August the 23rd, please say hello. And if you are brand new, please let us know because we would love to welcome you. And there is Katie already. Hello, Katie. So hopefully I'll be able to catch everybody. As usual, I will be talking fast. We had a big day today. Lots of stuff to get squeezed in. Hello, Marlene. I actually missed the 2:30 Zoom meeting. We will talk about that here in just a second. Hello, Kathy from Ohio. Yep, so I missed y'all today at 2:30. And hello to Lynn. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Betty. If you want to say hi and hello, we would love for you to do that. Hello, Barbara. Thank you for wearing your t-shirt today. And hello, Wendy. If you're new, please let us know because we would love to welcome you. Hello, Sylvia. We've seen lots of new people, had lots of new people asked to join our closed group. Hello, Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. Hello, Marianne. So if you are one of our new people, please let us know. Hello, Elaine, because we would all love to welcome you. And hello again, Michelle. I think I said hello to you before you even actually said hello, because I think your name just popped up. But hello, Carla from West Tennessee. Hello, Patsy. And Patsy has been a sharing fool, so not full. She's been sharing a lot, though, so thank you very much for that, Patsy. She's been sharing almost everything that we have shared. Hello, Teresa from Kentucky. Aloha, Kathy. Hello, Janice. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Linda from Rock Island, Illinois. That sounds like a fun place to live. Hello, Trish. Hope you had a great week, too. Hello, another Kathy. Hello, Myrna. This is Sunday, August the 23rd. Hello, Roberta from Imperial, Missouri. It's a good thing I know my state abbreviations. And hello, Vicky. So again, if you're new, let us know. If you're here with us live, please give everybody a shout out. Please welcome all of our new people as they pop in. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. Still say hello because I will say hello back to you. So we've had pretty good participation on YouTube the last couple of weeks. Hello, Carolou. And then all of a sudden this week, so I don't really know what happened. I don't know if y'all were busy getting ready for school. Hello, Wendy from South Carolina. And thank you, Sandra. I'll show you my nails in just a second. I don't know if y'all are getting ready to go back to school or whatever, but come on. We need some love on YouTube, over on YouTube too. That's how new people find us. So probably half of the people who find us new. Hello, Melissa, and hello, Sherry. Probably half of our new people are from over on YouTube. So there are people who either don't have a meeting place, don't have a live, like an in-person workshop, can't go to an in-person workshop yet. Hello, Irma, and hello, Barbara. Can't go to one yet. They're displaced like we are temporarily right now, although we are starting to have some wellness check-ins here in Knoxville. Hello, Evie. And Rosie said back to work, school, and the California fires. Yeah, we've been keeping up with that on our end of the country too. But what was I going to say? Probably half the people come from YouTube. So it's people who either don't have, hello, Jane from Edmond, Oklahoma. And hello, Marguerite from Massachusetts. So don't have a place to go, are displaced from their workshop right now. Workshop location's been canceled. And I'm so sorry for those of you that your workshop's been canceled. You need just a refresher. And Gail, bonjour, je m'appelle Kelly. And that's like all the French that I know. But bonjour from Quebec. So Gail from Quebec says, bonjour, everyone. And Myrna says she likes my hair pulled back because it shows my thin face. Oh, I wish, but thank you. Thank you very much, Myrna. Hello, Mary from New York. Hello, Deborah from Quitman, Georgia. Oh, Betsy just rejoined WW, and she's so glad to find us. Yeah, so we are glad to have you here, Betsy. But anyway, just a lot of different reasons that we're here. But so y'all give the YouTube some love, pretty please. Pretty please. Like Rosie does almost every week, but pretty please the rest of y'all. And I'll show you my nails real quick. I wanted to get the last of the summer fun in. Hello, Kim. So, summer's winding down here in East Tennessee, even though it's still hot as blue blazes. But I wanted to get I don't remember what these are called. If Casey's on here, she'll have to tell me. But I wanted to get the last of the swimming pool fingernails in. And hello, Kathy. Hello, Paula from Connecticut. Hello, Loretta. It's been a little while since I've seen you. And yes, I do hope, and Barbara says she hopes everyone is safe from the California fires. Yes, and everybody, I have not seen today how the tropical storms, soon to be hurricanes, I hope not. I don't know. I hope they went out to sea. So somebody will have to let me know. Hello, Jenny from Alabama. Hello, Deborah from Chelsea, Michigan. And thank you, Sylvia. I love blue. I love blue. Purple's my favorite color, but I do like me some blue. So again, today is, well, hello Kelly from South Dakota, and thank you for spelling it the correct way. And hello John from home base. Hopefully he's not starving to death, because he drove me to Cleveland and back today, Cleveland, Tennessee and back today for a bridal shower that we'll talk about here in just a second. So hopefully he is not, hopefully he's not starving to death. And, oh no, Rosie says the air quality is awful. Ugh. And hello Kathy from Iowa. But today is August the 23rd. I am Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. So if you're new and you don't know where to go find our recipes, if you don't know where to go back and find information about the chats, you can go to www.ifyouhaveanegg.com, and it's all free. So all the content is free. I just do this because I love y'all. Love you all. Love y'all. Love y'all. And if you can't tell, I'm from Tennessee. Anyway, so hello Alicia. Oh, Irma's heading to Houston, Louisiana. The storms are heading to Houston, Louisiana. I just caught back on because y'all are a little bit delayed from me. And hello, Shantae. Oh no. And Teresa says, yeah, Teresa and Kim both say they're headed towards Louisiana. Okay, Louisiana girls, hopefully, Louisiana and Texas girls, hopefully you all remembered the chat that we had when all of this COVID stuff started, when we were talking about making sure that you had enough WW friendly stuff for a couple of weeks. So remember, your safety is more important than your weight loss right now. Really, seriously, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, and keeping your sanity is more important than trying to lose weight, right now when y'all are getting ready to go through this. So please keep that in mind. I hope you all are prepared. I hope you've got all your stuff together. I know y'all that have lived down there for a long time, you already know what to do, but just keep that in mind. It is okay to give yourself a pass during a hurricane, okay? It's okay to give yourself a pass. Hello, Barbara, and hello, Marlene from Florida. That doesn't mean you have a prescription for a free-for-all, okay? Okay, so hopefully everyone found the link. So we'll go ahead and get started. Hopefully everyone found the link to turn in your words to get your charm. So we participated in a summer challenge with WW. This was not an If You Have an Egg challenge. This was a WW challenge. So hopefully everyone found the link. I posted the link after last week's chat. Hello, Tammy from New York. So hopefully everyone found the link, went in, filled in your words. You only had to have 4, but if you had all 6, even better. To turn that in to get your charm. I cannot wait to see the charms when they come in. I'm so excited. I love charms, and sometime I'm going to have to remember to bring my little thing with all of my charms on it, because I've got quite a few. I've probably got, 12 or 15. I'll have to go home and count them. But yes, so hopefully everybody did that. At least we got to do one fun thing this summer, right? So yeah, so even if we didn't do anything else fun, and Barbara got hers at her meeting. Yeah, so Barbara got to go to an in-person workshop on Saturday, and she got hers. So Barbara, you'll have to post a picture of it for us. And Lynn says she will be okay unless they lose power for a while. Okay, alrighty. Okay, so anyway, so at least we got to do one fun thing this summer, and that is earn the charm. So if you missed everything about the charm, you can go back and watch, several of the chats, and it will clue you in. Ladies who went to the 2:30 Zoom meeting for Knoxville today, I am so sorry that I missed you all. I popped in for just a second. Hello, Janet. I popped in for just a second. John drove me an hour to go to a lovely bridal shower for a lovely young lady. She was hostess number 1. So Casey counts as number 0 because, she was born doing this. But here at Casey Kitchen Center, Jordan was hostess number. So when Casey when she was leaving to go have Alyssa, then Jordan filled in, and she was hostess number 1. And now we're on I don't even remember how many we're up to now, like number 8 or number 9, whatever. It's not because I'm mean. Yeah. So I went to Jordan's bridal shower today, and John drove me an hour. So for those of you who were at the 2:30 Zoom meeting, sorry, I popped in for just a second, but I actually had to go sneak away from the bridal shower, and check in with you all. And hello, Roberta. To check in with you all. Anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed Gwen, and I am so sorry that I missed you. And hello, Lisa. And to whoever said that I'm blonde again, it's not blonde. It's just because you can see the underneath of my hair. Yeah, and it's just not quite. It's just starting to get natural highlights, if you will. Okay. Oh, and Myrna says they showed the charm today at the virtual. Kinda. That is awesome. And Mindy says that Gwen is the sweetest, and Mindy is exactly right. Mindy also has a page that she shared with us in our group. Mindy, I'm so sorry. I didn't write it down. You just popped it in. It popped in my head. So, Mindy, if you want to share that, that would be awesome because she's had some great ideas too. Okay. So, anyway, sorry I missed everybody at the 2:30 meeting. If you are virtual only, if you'd like to come and attend, Gwen is the most awesomest, most awesomest Weight Watchers WW. I'm still going to call her a leader because that's what she is. I mean, she's been leading us for a long time, and she's actually the reason for the name of this group. So for the If You Have an Egg group. And if you don't know that, if you've never heard that story, there is a chat for that. And you will have to go back and watch that. Or you can go to ifyouhaveanegg.com and read the story behind the egg, and you can hear all about it. Okay, so enough about that. Thank you to everyone who bought a Wego t-shirt. So there are more of you to mention than I have time for tonight, but everyone who bought a Wego t-shirt, everyone who ordered something off of KC Kitchen Center, those of you who drove to see me, Barbara, and or sent money, or to those people who sent money towards our new camera. And thank you for sharing that, Mindy. So, hello, Melinda from Nashville. So, who sent money towards our new camera? I got a chance to play with one today. And hello, Jennifer. I got a chance to play with one of the cameras today. We need this. So, our Sunday school teacher is 78 years old, and he is a very smart man. He's very smart. He's a very good businessman. He's got good head on his shoulders. He is technologically deficient. I mean, deficient. So, sorry, Fred, if you're watching this. But between Fred and I, we figured out how to use it. Took us a couple of starts. But after we did it, so we were doing it for our Sunday school class today, so that everybody who has to stay at home can watch it. And I'm telling you, we need this. So, as much as I thought I needed it, we need it. Yeah, we need it. We need it really bad. I can't fund it all myself, though, since we do this for free. So thank you to everybody who bought a Wego t-shirt. Thank you, everyone who ordered online. Thank you, everyone who just sent in money. And again, thanks, Barbara, for coming to see us. We always enjoy seeing you. We're still about $400 away from being able to get the camera. The camera is so that we can do these, in case you didn't hear me whining about it last week. The camera is so that we can do Facebook Live on Sunday nights like we have been. It will automatically record. It has nothing to do with my phone. It has nothing to do with my iPad. Apparently, if my phone or my iPad decide that they're going to misbehave, the camera won't care. Hello, Lacey. The camera won't care, and it will keep recording. If the power goes out, the camera will keep recording because it has a 6-hour battery life, and so I can just keep talking even if the power goes out. Yeah, so I'm thinking that we need to do it, and we can post live to Facebook, I think Instagram, YouTube. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to post live to YouTube, but it's going to save Casey several hours a week. It's going to save me time. It's going to save me anxiety. And Sylvia just asked how you can send money. Normally we don't beg for money. Normally we don't even ask for money, but I think we need this camera. So I'm going to say, if you want to send a little something, I'm talking a little something, you can send it to me at to our P.O. box. It's P.O. box, let me think, P.O. box 10653, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37919. And it's just Kelly Milligan, and we will use all of it to go towards that camera, or like the battery, the extra battery and everything. Hello, Jennifer. To go towards that. So if you didn't get a chance to, if you still need a t-shirt, we still have plenty of Wego t-shirts left. If you need anything off of KC Kitchen Center, we do have to pay for the things, that we sell on there. So part of it will go towards the camera, or of course, if you come by and see me, to get something, we can do that too. Okay, so let's move on. And if somebody sees, hello Lee, so if somebody who is there who can type, I can't type while we're doing this, so and I wonder if I can type when we have the camera. Just curious. I'll have to try that. I'll have to see if Fred will let me play with it again next week, just to see if we can do that, because maybe I can type while we're talking. I'm really not sure. Anyway, so if somebody who's out there that can type in the address for us, that would be awesome. It's just Kelly Milligan. The address is P.O. Box 10653, Knoxville, Tennessee 37919. And I swear I feel like I'm doing the what was it? Zoom ZOOM da 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 da, when they used to do Zoom. Okay, and Janice, I do not I mean, I know we can ship into Canada. I just don't know how much it costs. So I don't know. We'll talk about that separately. So Janice is asking if we can ship into Canada. Yes, I have the skill to ship into Canada. I just think the shipping is extremely expensive. So we'll just have to look and see. So Janice, just message me again about that separately, and we'll check on that. Okay. So, oh, thank you. There's Jessica. Ta-da! There's Jessica. So thank you very, very, very much, Jessica. And remember, just a little bit, because there's like 10,000 of you all. So if everybody sent like $1, not all of y'all, but if everybody sent like $1, we could get the camera and, whatever. Okay. So, who attended? Let's go ahead with our meeting for the new people so they don't think that we're always just asking for money for new cameras. So who attended a physical workshop last week? So I'm super, super, super excited to hear, and thank you, Jessica, for posting that. So hello, Cheryl. And thank you, Rosie. So who attended a physical workshop last week? Because I'm super jealous. We are not back yet. So let's see a thumbs up if you're here live with us on Facebook tonight. So today is August the 23rd. And hello, Liz. If you're here with us live on Facebook, let's see about that. Oh, and Myrna. Oh my gosh. Okay, Myrna's new enough. She doesn't know what a Wego is. Really quickly, the reason we have the Wego t-shirts, there is a Wego, so there is a chat for that. And hello, Paulette from Norwalk, Ohio. Wegos are lazy people's French toast. So you'll just have to go back and check out the Wego chat, or we have lots of posts about Wegos. Hello, Vicky, you're not late, you're just in time. Anyway, so you'll just have to go back and watch that, and I'll try to remember to post about a Wego. They're delicious, and we just had one, I think, Saturday. Dawn and I just had one Saturday. Hello, Sandy. So, okay, so physical workshops. Thumbs ups if you're here with us live. If you are watching this later, then I see some of y'all saying, I did. So if you are watching this later, just do like a thumbs up in the comment. Just, write something in the comments. So that's for a physical workshop. Or if you attended a Zoom workshop last week, more thumbs ups. Hello, Rita. Okay, and if you, and I'm so want to just be able to start saying, and Kathy's daughter won't let her go. I don't blame her. We need to wait until all the studios are, ready, and until you're ready to go to. So anyway, I want to say who sat your bottom in a little chair. So if you sat your bottom in a little chair, 2 thumbs up to you. So those thumbs ups for going to an in-person workshop or for attending a Zoom meeting last week. Thumbs ups. And thank you, Rosie. I appreciate you all too. Hearts. Let's see some hearts. If you attended here with us live last week, or if you watched it later on demand on YouTube or on Facebook. Or a heart if you did both. So there's lots of y'all. So Roberta, Sylvia, Rita, Katie, Sandy. A lot of y'all did both. A lot of y'all. Irma. Oh my goodness. So many of you all. So bravo stickers to everyone who got to go to a physical workshop last week. Bravo, more bravo stickers for people who did Zoom meetings. And Carla did 2 Zoom meetings and watched us here. There you go. And hello, Sherry from Bettendorf, Iowa. So awesome. So good. Oh, and Sylvia says, how long are we good at Lifetime? From what I understand, we are good at Lifetime until physical workshops in your area begin, is what I understand. That's what I've been told is, so it'll be different for every area. That was a great question, Sylvia. From what I understand, if you, and Mindy might actually have some more information on that, but from what I understand, you should be good, your Lifetime should be good until actual workshops are taking place again. And I don't think that just wellness check-ins affect that, but maybe Mindy can help us out with that one. But anyway, so everybody who did that, more Bravo stickers. And if you want Bravo stickers, you can download them from IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. 100% of the proceeds from the Bravo stickers, if you download those, all of that goes towards the camera. So that would be super exciting. Okay, last week was chat number 186, and it was titled When You Sleep. And so we hurriedly talked about going to bed on time. Sorry, people that are, trying to finish a Netflix series, or I'm still working on that book that Casey sent me, but oh my gosh, it's getting good. So everybody that heard about the book last week, yeah, I'm really getting to the good part. We talked about making routines, and we talked about making sure that we knew how we were doing by tracking it somehow. So we're not talking about if you have an actual sleep issue, so people who have sleep apnea, or who have insomnia, or who have an actual medical problem that's keeping you from sleeping, I'm so sorry. for you, this is about, and thank you, Jessica. This chat was about those of us who are staying up to read one more chapter, two more chapters, three more chapters, four more chapters. For those of us who are binge watching Netflix, for those of us who have just gotten our husbands started binge watching Netflix. John and I did not do that until COVID. I don't think he had ever binge watched anything on Netflix until COVID, and now it's become a fun thing that we're doing. Since we're empty nesters, So for those of us that are binge watching one more episode just to find out what's going to happen, that's who we're talking about. Or those of us who are just refusing to wind down or whatever. So last week's homework though was #solid sleep. So I wanted you to track your sleep. Just one night. You could track more than one night, but I wanted you to track just one night. And see, Rosie, I know, Rosie, you can't. So Rosie's saying that the heat and the smoke have made it very difficult to get to sleep. Sometimes you just have to give yourself a break. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do about that. So you're just going to have to give yourself a break. But we were talking about, getting a solid night's sleep, tracking one night, and Lynn, Sylvia, and Kim nailed it. They all three nailed it. So what Lynn did for her solid sleep, for her #solid sleep, which was her homework, they had a storm that night. So the night that she decided to track hers, they had a storm. So hers is a little wonky, but she still tracked it though. So she had gone to bed at 11, which might be a little late, but I understand, Lynn. So she had gone to bed at 11, but they had a bad storm and the power went out at 1 a.m. So she woke up. The power didn't come back on until 4:30, so it was a long, hot night. But she was able to get herself back to sleep and stay in bed until 9 a.m. So, maybe that told Lynn a little bit about, maybe she could go to sleep maybe 30 minutes earlier, or, there's not much she could do about the storm, but she did track. And so hopefully she's, building up some data to know, how to help herself sleep better. Sylvia did hers on her Apple Watch. So Lynn's was on, let me look and see. Lynn actually did hers on she tracked her sleep on her WW app. Sylvia tracked her sleep on her Apple Watch. And so she did it on her Apple Watch, and it looks like she got 6 hours and 45 minutes of sleep. So 6:56, but it was 6 hours and 45 minutes total. So she must have gotten up a couple of times, or thought that she got up a couple of times. And hello, Deborah from Fountain Inn, South Carolina. But hopefully she found out some interesting information. She did find out how she could track her sleep on her Apple Watch. So hopefully she will get into the habit of doing that, of tracking that and seeing if there are some things that she can do, to make sure that she gets some more solid sleep. And Kim also tracked on the WW app. You can track on your Fitbit. There are several different apps that you can use to track your sleep. The ones that you wear actually know if you move around or do things like that. Oh no, and Barbara said she's surrounded by fire in her little town in California. I'm so sorry, Barbara. I'm so sorry. But Kim tracked hers, and she went to bed at, let's see, I had it down here a second. She went to bed at 11:15 p.m. Then she got up at 7 a.m. Doesn't look like she spent much time awake during the night, but she used the little emoji to show how she felt the next morning, and she wasn't quite the biggest smiley face emoji on the WW app, but she was the one that's like, I think I got this today. So I'm hoping everybody learned a little bit about themselves from tracking their sleep for that one night. But bravo stickers all the way around. I wanted to quickly tell you one little trick, and the first part of tonight's chat is going to linger over just a tiny bit into the second half, so bear with me. I wanted to tell you about one little trick that Gwen has told us about several times, and I'm telling you, it has really, really worked for me. So I have no trouble going to sleep. Like, I could fall asleep like that. I have trouble staying asleep, and it's at the same time every night. I wake up almost every night at the same time. Doesn't necessarily have to be to go to the bathroom. Might be because I'm hot. Might be because I need to go to the bathroom. Might be a couple of different things. Hello, Jan. It's good to see you. Could be a myriad of different things. And but when, and then my mind starts going, did I get that done? What did I do this? Oh gosh, I've got to do this. Oh gosh, when I get up, oh no. And my mind's going tung, 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 about what I need to do. So Gwen taught us something. She said to do a little series of things with the alphabet. So, and pick something different. And yes, I wake up that much when I do wake up that I can pick a new topic I can pick a new topic. So what I do is, so I've been doing that the last few, not actually I've been doing it the last few weeks, and it works every single time. I do not know if I have made it past G or H yet in the alphabet. So like when I start to wake up, if I start to wake up in the middle of the night, I'll just go, okay, tonight it's going to be, vegetables. And I'll just lay there with my eyes closed quietly. I don't get up. Just lay there with my eyes closed and I go, okay, A is for asparagus, B is for broccoli, C is for carrots. And then before I know it, I'm asleep. Before I know it, I'm back asleep again. And it works. And I'm telling you, I have been back to sleep before. I don't even think I've made it. I might have made it to K because I remember thinking about kale one night. But it's just different topics, girls' names, boys' names, hurricane names, vegetables, fruits. Anyway, I would say try it. Okay, this week though is chat number 180. But bravo, ladies, you all nailed your homework. Good job. This week is chat number 187, and it is when you create a micro habit. If you did not download your weekly yet, you still can download these from online. I used to love to pick them up in my actual workshop. Hello, Bobby. I used to pick them up in my, Bobby's calling me boss lady because Bobby actually works here. And Bobby, is it not past your bedtime? Is it not past your bedtime, Bobby? Anyway, so I used to love to get these at the physical workshops, all cute and pretty and small, and whatever. But this week is chat number 187. It's got some great information in it. You need to go back and print it out if you didn't already. But my question for you is about creating micro habits. So who remembers the movie 2001, A Space Odyssey? So who remembers? I mean, we're way past 2001 now. I don't remember what year it came out, but who remembers 2001, A Space Odyssey? And it had the irritating computer, the HAL 9000. And HAL stands for, Shantae wants to know where to download the weeklies. You have to go to the website. To download it, you have to go to the website. But it stood for heuristically, and I don't know if I'm saying this correctly or not, heuristically programmed algorithmic computer. HAL 9000. That was the HAL 9000. Okay, so HAL 9000, if you've never seen the movie, he was programmed to find any approach. He was also sentient, I think is how you pronounce it, sentient. So like he could tell how they were feeling, how the astronauts were feeling. There's a whole backstory to it that I'm not going to go into. But anyway, he was programmed to find any approach. It didn't matter what it was, any approach to solve any problem. So he was programmed to find an approach to solve a problem. Thank you, Marlene. To solve a problem, even if it wasn't guaranteed to work. So even if they didn't think something was going to work, he still would try, he still was made to find, an answer to that problem. So it made me think of how, when I was thinking of about the chat for tonight, because your brain is the most complicated computer on this planet. Remember HAL 9000, they were finding life on other planets. Anyway, but your brain is the most complicated, the most complex computer on this planet. And it is capable of the same complex problem solving that HAL 9000 used, the same complex problem solving every single time you use it. Even if logic tells you that it is not, that it's not guaranteed to work. So, HAL just kept searching for a solution, even if it wasn't guaranteed to work. Okay, so what all this has to do with this week is, we have talked about habit loops before, and there is a chat for that. You'll have to go back and find it. I can't remember, didn't write down what number it is, and I'm going to have to talk fast. Don't remember what chat it is, but this week we're talking about habit loops. We're talking about going small. Even smaller, even smaller, even smaller. So we're talking about microscopically small habit loops. So micro habit loops. So, if you think, okay, so in other habit loop discussions, we've talked about, like I want to start walking in the morning. And so everybody starts thinking big picture. Okay, that means I'm going to get up at 5 and I'm going to go for a 2-mile walk and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And all right, Barbara, I know I'm going to do all this stuff, and we're always thinking big picture. So we're always thinking a big picture for the habit loop. But this week we're talking about micro things that we can do within that habit loop. So when I say micro, I mean tiny, tiny, tiny. So if you wanted to, let's say, and things that are going to remind you. So the habit loop is a cue. So remember when we talked about habit loops before, there was some cue that was going to say, hey, remember you wanted to do such and such. So every time you see that, you're going to do this, and it's going to cause you to do a behavior. And then that behavior is going to create some kind of a reward. Well, we're not talking big picture this week. We're talking tiny, tiny micro habit loops. So let's say that your habit loop, your big picture habit loop, was that you wanted to start walking. So a tiny cue in that little habit loop might be, or your tiny, tiny cue to do something microscopic might be to set your shoes out. Even if you don't go walk, even if you don't step foot out that door. So tonight, put your shoes out. Whether or not you go walk. Tomorrow night, put your shoes out. Even if you don't go walk. The next night, put your shoes out. Even if you don't go walk. The next night, put your shoes out. Because guess what? If you put your shoes out enough times, your brain is going to change to think, hey, I put my shoes out. I meant to go walk this morning. And then one of those days, you're going to go for a walk. And you might just walk to the mailbox and back. And that's okay, because that's another micro habit. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying a micro habit. So your homework for this week is to go back and remember, or create a new, a new idea for a habit that you want to create, and then find one little micro action, one little teeny tiny micro action. So maybe it's if you want to stop eating after a certain time at night, and your micro action could be to brush your teeth. Doesn't mean you have to stop eating. You just brush your teeth. The next night, brush your teeth. The next night, brush your teeth. The next night, brush your teeth. And then eventually you might think, you know what? When I brush my teeth, I need to stop eating. And then it starts to work on the big one. So this is your homework. Remember, figure out what your habit is that you want to form, and then find a little teeny tiny thing. Even if it doesn't make you do whatever this habit is, even if it doesn't get there, just do something, some little something, because eventually your brain will start to find. Remember what Hal was programmed to do? I know, Sandra. What Hal was programmed to do, even if it doesn't make sense, your brain will start to create a new little pathway that eventually will get you, headed in that right direction. So your homework for this week is #microhabit, MICROHABIT. And if you are new with us, you're just going to have to figure out where to tag me. Jessica will post it. It will be on the, when it's posted on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. You're going to tag me on Instagram, here on the Facebook page, in our closed Facebook group, in Connect. We got to get boot scooting, so I got to keep talking. But that is your homework. Please do your homework. Casey has started creating badges for you all. So everybody did your homework last week. You all got a #SolidSleep or Sleep Solid badge. This week, if you post your homework, not only may I might mention you next week, you also will get the really creative badge that Casey is working on for you all, the #microhabit badge. And thank you for posting that, Michelle. So you're going to want to do your homework. Don't forget, don't do your homework. Okay, and tag me. So, new people, it is time for a quick break. And we always have a water break at the 30-minute mark. We are not doing anything messy tonight, but I'm still going to wear my apron just because I love my apron. Let me quickly say, while I'm taking my water break, Casey is making these little koozie things now. And can I just say, can you hear that ice? This water has been in here for 2 hours. I don't understand it. Okay, that's something to talk about later. Whew. Okay. Let me go ahead and put my apron on. Sorry, Dusty. Even though we are not making a mess, we have decided that the apron, this was Rosie's idea, and I think she is so correct. We have decided that the apron designates in, stopping the first part of the chat and going on to the second half of the chat. And Rosie, you can get these, you can get the aprons on Spreadshirt. So this logo is on Spreadshirt, and there is a Spreadshirt link if you're watching this on, and since Rosie's so good about watching us on YouTube, there is a Spreadshirt link on YouTube. But yes, these are for sale on Spreadshirt. It's not Spreadsheet, it's Spreadshirt. Okay, so even though we're not cooking, this helps us transition into the second half. So, after our water break, I am back. This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. This is part 2 of chat number 187, and it was titled When You Create a Micro Habit. And we were talking about taking some little bitty habits. And yes, Sylvia, everything helps. So Sylvia wanted to know if anything helped. Everything helps because we're putting all the money that we get for If You Have an Egg towards the camera. Okay, so we're talking about little tiny micro habits. So little tiny micro habits could be, again, putting your, seeing your pillow and knowing that it's time to go to, time to turn off the TV and go to bed. Even if it doesn't make you do that, that could be a little micro habit. Oh, I see my pillow, it's time to go to bed. I see my pillow, it's time to go to bed. I'm going to watch one more. I see my pillow, it's time to go to bed. Eventually, your pillow will mean, oh, you know what? I can watch that tomorrow night. Or, I don't have to be up too early on Saturday. I can binge watch, a little bit more on Friday night. So, little micro habits. So, my little micro habit for this week is, because I still struggle with eating lunch at work, and John and I have really gotten out of the habit of fixing things that don't include tons of cheese at home. So my little micro habit is getting something from the store, going to the store, going to the store, going to the store. And it doesn't mean in buying things that I already have recipes or food plans for. So the micro habit was going to Trader Joe's, because Trader Joe's is one of those places where I can get everything that I already have recipes for. They're easy to eat, they're quick, things like that. So that's a little micro habit. So whether or not it makes me do that this week, doesn't matter. It's a micro habit. So it's getting me closer. Okay. So the second half is a Trader Joe's haul. So if you are a Trader Joe's fan, stay tuned. If you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, I am so sorry. You're just going to have to make a road trip. If you go ahead and take a cooler with you, because you're going to find so many things that you're going to want. So I've only left us like 23 minutes to go through everything in this Trader Joe's haul. And thank you. Jessica has posted the link to the Spreadshirt. And I will say Spreadshirt has, this is super, super soft. I've loved everything that I have ordered from there. And you can get things from other people too, not just us. Okay. So I'm going to go through this quickly. Everything that I am going to show you is green. This is all the points that I'm going to tell you are on WW My Way green. Later this week, Jessica is going to post everything that we are talking about tonight with the blue, green, or purple points. But for tonight, when I'm talking, this is all green. So Kim and I already had a discussion earlier in the week. She made the hot bacon honey mustard dip, which I understand she loved, which makes me so happy. But I had figured all the points based on green, and she got it. It was 1 point for her. So just a reminder, go back. Everything I'm talking about is in green, because that's what I'm doing is Weight Watchers My Way, WW My Way green plan. Kim is on blue, I think Kim was on blue. So guess what? It was only 1 point for her, because she doesn't have to count the non-fat plain Greek yogurt. So if you think something that I fixed was too many points, check it on blue or, she did love it. Check it on blue or purple, because if you're on blue or purple, it might be less points. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I just laid things out here, and I've got some stuff behind me, and I'm just going to go in the order that they're laid out. This is not necessarily the order of favoriteness or whatever. It's just the order that I laid it out. So if you like cage-free eggs, so we used to get eggs from Bobby, who was on here. She may be gone because it's probably her bedtime. Yep, and Reed's going to order a new air fryer. So beautiful, beautiful eggs, all consistent sizes. They do have cage-free. They've got large and extra large. I always get the extra large. Theirs are 2 points on green. They have riced cauliflower that's fresh. Riced cauliflower is 0 points no matter which plan you're on. They do have it frozen, but they have it on, hello Sandra from Naperville, Illinois, and you can always go back and watch later, but they do have it in the fresh section. So this is over in the produce section, so it's not frozen. Some people have complained about other bigger box grocery stores, the kind that's frozen with it being a little bit freezer burned. It's like a block of ice when you get it. So this is fresh. You're going to need to use it, pretty quickly. Like I bought this today, and it's only got it's like a week. You have like a week to use it. So don't forget, don't leave it in your refrigerator and forget to use it. But the rice cauliflower, that is 0 points. I don't know why, but John and I love their pasta. So their pasta it's Italian pasta. It is made in Italy. They have the fusilli and just macaroni. It's the big fat macaroni. But the fusilli, we like the bow tie pasta too, and I think they call it farfalle. Don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But a half a cup dry of the fusilli is 6 smart points. That's dry. I don't remember how much it comes out to after you boil it, but it's a good amount. And of the macaroni, it is 2/3 of a cup dry is 6 smart points. So love these. Keep these all the time. When I get them home, I just put them in a big jar. I have like a big jar that had maybe soup or something in it. Yeah, I constantly have this at home. That one's great to use. And you can, if you want to make some macaroni and lighten it up a little bit, you can do like some macaroni and cheese, and you can use some of the rice cauliflower in there, or you can use some spiralized veggies in there as well. These two things were new to me. Don't know if they're new or not, but they were new to me because I needed to find, remember my little micro habit was to have some things ready, whether I used them or not, was to have some things ready. So I went ahead and got some of the Mediterranean style orzo pasta salad. And remember, when we get the new camera, all of these words will be facing the correct direction. They won't be backwards. So I got the Mediterranean style orzo pasta with spinach and sun-dried tomatoes, and it looks absolutely delicious. I'm planning on splitting this with Casey, and that 1 cup is 6 smart points, and there are 3 servings in here, or no, I'm sorry, it's 2.5 servings in here. So if Casey and I split this, I'm thinking it's going to be like 8 or 9 points per serving, so we'll probably have something with that. And they also had peanut udon noodle salad, which just tickled me to death. It's got like a little peanut dressing in there, and it is 1 cup is 7 smart points. Again, I'm going to split this with Casey. That would be very tempting to sit and eat this whole thing, because I mean, like, this looks super, super yummy. So I'm definitely going to be splitting it with Casey, because I'm afraid I would sit and eat the whole thing myself. But those were 2 good finds for those of my friends who are not meat eaters. So if you're not a meat eater, if you've never tried the Light Life Smart Tenders, they have these at Trader Joe's. I think they've got them at a couple of other places too, but definitely at Trader Joe's. And so if you look, they really do look like that. Like, they do look like this. And you can heat them up in your air fryer, so in your Simple Living Products air fryer. And it looks pretty much like chicken. Like, you just probably have to tell somebody that it wasn't chicken. But you can have 3 of the strips for 1 smart point, and they are certified vegan. So for my non-meat eating friends, you know, there's a good chicken option for you. Also for my non-meat eating friends, I always get the Trader Joe's sprouted tofu. So it is, it's the extra firm sprouted tofu, but I get it because this is split. John's not a huge tofu fan, like, at all. Like, he'll eat it if I make it, but there's never going to be a time that he's going to go, you know, Kelly, I think I'd like to have tofu tonight. So I like to get the one that's split so that I can use half of the container. I don't have to hurry and use the rest of it. 3 ounces, so that's like 1/3 of the container. 3 ounces is 3 smart points on green. So remember to check this if you're on purple or blue, because it's probably less. So that's that. Right behind that, we have the Trader Joe's creamy cauliflower jalapeno dip. I have never had this before. Has anybody else had this? When I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, I have to have that. And by the way, those of you who are avoiding Trader Joe's right now because you have to wear a mask and because they're limiting the number of people inside, it really takes less time because you're not fighting 500 people trying to get what you want. Okay, but the creamy cauliflower jalapeno dip, I'll be trying this for you all probably Tuesday, I guess, to let you know how it is. But it is 2 tablespoons for 2 smart points. I also got some salsa verde. So it's tomatilla, I'm not going to say it right, tomatilla salsa verde, because I'm trying to talk too fast. This is 0 smart points. I'm going to be using this with this and this. So rice cauliflower, roasted tomatilla salsa verde, and the smart tenders. We'll be making something later this week with that. So that'll be yummy, yummy, yummy. When they have it, you have to grab the Trader Joe's tomato feta soup, and I always say that wrong. Tomato feta soup. And I already had some Trader Joe's fat-free feta in the refrigerator here at work. This is so good if you just need something quick. And to add the fat-free feta to it, it's 1 cup is 3 smart points. It's nothing. Okay, and I'm not a big tomato soup fan, but oh my gosh, this is so good. It's so good. And Irma, how close is your closest Trader Joe's? How close is that? Because you're gonna want to make a trip. Artichoke and jalapeno dip. This is something that John would eat every day. It is absolutely delicious. Tiny bit spicy. I don't think it's bad, but it's it's got jalapenos in it, so it's a tiny bit spicy. Also 2 tablespoons for 2 smart points. And I'm going to show you in a second what we use that on. For my meat eating friends, I always grab a pack of the Trader Joe's bacon, the uncured, dry rubbed, sliced bacon. From Trader Joe's, I always get a pack of it while I'm there, whether I think I need it or not, and then I just put it in the freezer if I didn't actually need it. It is 1 point for 1 slice, 2 points for 2 slices, 3 points for 3 slices. You see where I'm going here? Because a lot of times Trader Joe's math goes up. Like if something's 1 point for 1, sometimes it's 3 points for 2. This particular bacon, 1 point for 1, 2 points for 2, 3 points for 3. Just saying. The ciabatta rolls. If you've never gotten Trader Joe's ciabatta rolls, or they have the demi baguettes that you can get also, there's none. Okay, so Kim, Carol Lou, and Lynn, y'all have none. You have no Trader Joe's. None. And Gina, I don't find Trader Joe's pricey. Gina says it's pricey. I don't find it pricey at all. Now, it's more expensive than Aldi, even though they're the same thing. But I don't find it pricey at other fruit. I will take that back. I hardly ever buy fresh cut up fruit from there. But anyway, they're ciabatta rolls. These we take them and slice them. Each one is 5 smart points. So they used to have a smaller one that was 3. These are 5 smart points for 1. So we slice them, spray them with a little nonstick spray, spread some of the jalapeno artichoke dip on them, put some crumbled up bacon on them, and then put just a little bit of shredded cheese on there, and go ahead and bake that, or put it in the air fryer and cook it. Oh my gosh. And there is I do have a recipe for a version of that on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com if you want to go ahead and if you want to go check that out. And Kim, it is worth, once a month or once every other month or something, it is worth the 3-hour drive. Okay, so those are the ciabatta rolls. Right now, they don't always have these, but right now they have the smaller apples. So these are Pink Lady apples. I like firm apples, and Alyssa does too. And when Alyssa and I go to the zoo, or if we go for a walk or whatever on Mondays when I have her, I have found the hard way, if I do not have a couple of apples in my Nona bag that Popsicle got for me, that I'm in trouble. So these are the perfect size. They're small, a whole big bag of them. And these are firm. So those are 0, obviously. The apples are 0 smart points. They do have spaghetti squash right now. They had an entire basket of it. Spaghetti squash is 0 smart points. Again, you can use the spaghetti squash with the chicken, or if you wanted to make some spaghetti squash and use it to add to one of these to kind of bulk it up, to hashtag bulk it up, which I need to bring that little sign, but hashtag bulk it up, you could certainly do that because the spaghetti squash is 0 no matter which plan you're on. I did go ahead and get some pomegranate seeds because they have them in a little cup now. The way they used to sell them was a little 2-pack, it's a little 2-sided pack thing, and they always got gross before I finished eating them because I'm the only one eating them. But I went ahead and bought some of those. Pomegranate seeds are 0 smart points. You're going to find those in the produce section. Still in the produce section, they have fresh corn, and I love this in the air fryer. So if you go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, you can look up candy corn, and it is not candy corn like candy corn, but this is the corn that I put in the air fryer. Oh my gosh, it's so good. But on green, an ear of corn is 3 smart points. On green, on green, if you make this in the air fryer, to my candy corn recipe, still just 3 smart points. Still just 3 smart points. Then they have every kind of mushroom that you could ever hope to get. These are this funny. They're baby Bella mushrooms. Sorry, I just had to get a little drink. So these are baby Bella mushrooms, creamy mushrooms. They have these. They have white button. They have sometimes they have shiitake. They have a bunch of different kinds of mushrooms. Always good in the produce section. 0 smart points again. And my favorite kind of cucumbers, if I cannot get cucumbers from Bobby or from someone else here in Knoxville who has homegrown them, then I picked Persian cucumbers. And I don't know what's different about Persian cucumbers. I don't know why they're called Persian cucumbers, but I just like them because they're little petite cucumbers. They're never bitter. I never have to peel them. The skin is never too tough to eat. 0 smart points. This is what I'll be dipping in this. So I will be using the Persian cucumbers to dip into the into the cauliflower jalapeno dip, to try that out here in a day or two and let you all know how it is. Okay, and then behind me, because we only have like 8 minutes left, water. There's spring water. This size is like 49 cents, and it has, I'm not going to take it off, but it has a little pop top. This is perfect for in the car because you can squeeze it, you know, keep it sealed. Their spray, their olive oil spray, their coconut spray, those are some of my favorite. If you're going to get some spray instead of using the little Evo container, I love theirs. Also, I buy the Trader Joe's olive oil, and to be honest, extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed. It's got a good flavor. I use this in the Evo sprayer, but I love their olive oil just because it has the little spout. I don't know why the little spout that comes with the bottle, instead of me having to put it into another oil container, I don't know why that tickles me so much, but I buy the Trader Joe's. And olive oil is one, doesn't matter what kind of oil it is, doesn't matter who manufacturer is, it doesn't matter where you got it, whatever. It's 1 teaspoon is 1 smart point on green, and well, on all of them. 1 teaspoon is 1 smart point, 1 tablespoon is 4. Okay? And no phone. I don't want to update my carrier settings. See, we wouldn't have to do that if we had the camera. Okay, and then this little box that has to go straight back into the freezer as soon as we get done. If you have never had Trader Joe's chili lime chicken burgers, stop what you're doing right now. Stop what you're doing and go buy some of these. Even if you have to drive 3 hours, these are the best. Only if you like cilantro though. If you don't like cilantro, don't stop what you're doing. Just keep going on. But Trader Joe's chili lime chicken burgers, 3 smart points. They are 3 smart points on green. Oh my gosh. As long as you like cilantro, they are delicious. Then for my meatless friends, they also have meatless breakfast patties. You will not know, your meat friends will not know that this is not meat. They just won't. 1 patty is 2 smart points. I cook them in the air fryer. I heat them up in the air fryer. It tastes like sausage. I mean, it just tastes like sausage. You can cook them in a pan. Sometimes if we're scrambling eggs, I'll cook these in the pan. 1 patty is 2 smart points. They are delicious. I got these for Alyssa and I for Mondays, for the next couple of Mondays. They have turkey corn dogs. The turkey corn dogs are perfect with the G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup, because the G. Hughes sugar-free ketchup is 0 smart points and it's really sweet. But the turkey corn dogs, 1 turkey corn dog is 5 smart points on green. So Alyssa and I will be eating those tomorrow. I'm hoping to try her out on that. I don't know, that she's never had a corn dog, so I'm hopeful that she is going to love it. Then I always get at least 1 of the Trader Joe's reduced guilt macaroni and cheese. It's 8 smart points, so it's pricey. But I always put something else in it, like some green beans, or, you know, mix something else, you know, hashtag bulk it up with something else. So this would be good with the smart tenders, you know, in there, something like that. But I always bulk it up, but I always keep 1 of these because it's delicious, and it's frozen, and it's in a little tray. So it's quick and easy to make, and it's delicious. I mean, it tastes like macaroni and cheese. This is what macaroni and cheese is supposed to taste like. So it's 8 smart points, but it's delicious. This was new to me. I don't know if this is really new or not, but this was new to me. They have a riced cauliflower stir fry. I am very, very anxious to try this out. It has cauliflower, so it has riced cauliflower, green peas, red peppers, corn, water, tamari, spring onions, sesame oil, sugar, ginger, spirit vinegar, salt, modified cornstarch, garlic puree, xanthan gum, dried mushroom extract, and white pepper. Sounds pretty delicious to me. Look at that picture. Look at that picture. I am super pumped about trying this one. It is 1 cup. So for a cup of this, it is 1 smart point for the cup. And that is on green. So the point is probably for the peas and the corn. So I'm guessing, I haven't looked it up on blue or purple yet, but I'm guessing on blue or purple it's probably 0. But it looks delicious. So I got some of it. Then I was super excited to find the flat green beans. They never, ever, never, never, never have these at our Trader Joe's when I go. They always have either the French cut or they have the, what is it, Hearts Vericote. I don't remember how to pronounce that, but they have the other shapes, other configurations of green beans. Flat green beans are what you have to have if you're going to make my church lady green beans. If you're going to make them the right way, you need flat green beans. You can make them with other green beans, but you need flat ones. So I was super excited to find these at Trader Joe's today because, again, ours never has the flat beans. We call them pole beans. So down here in the South, we call them just pole beans. Or like white half runners, or no, those are kind of a different shape. Anyway, flat beans, just flat green beans. Get some of these, and you're going to want to make the church lady green beans. Oh my gosh, they are so good. So good. Okay. And then the last thing, well, I have one thing that I did not get out of the refrigerator. I did get some turkey breast tenderloin. It is so hard sometimes to find it. You got to get it when you can. I did not get it out because I did not want to leave it sitting out during the chat. I decided it would be a good idea or a bad idea to have turkey just sitting out during the chat. So I did get some more turkey breast tenderloin. You can make that man's turkey breast with it. It's one of John's favorites. I think he actually likes it a little bit better than even just the chicken. But it's just that man's turkey. And you can, yeah, so I got that at Trader Joe's. Didn't get it out to show you all tonight. But the last thing I got is some more of the mashed potatoes. I always keep these in our freezer for 8, let me find it, for 8 pieces. It is 3 smart points. So these come, and I know I can't show you, but they come in little, can you see how there's little balls in here? So it's like little mashed potato balls in here. And we make more than 8 at a time, but for 8 of these pieces, it is 3 smart points. But we add, to this, we add fat-free ricotta. When we're heating them up, we add fat-free ricotta, sometimes some non-fat Greek yogurt, a little bit of light shredded cheese, sometimes the bacon. Sometimes we add the bacon in there, and we make like a loaded, and we use the Dax steakhouse seasoning, and we'll make like a loaded mashed potato. So stinking easy. And these are real potatoes. So this is not like, you know, getting something in a package and reconstituting it or whatever. These are potatoes. I mean, like, these started out life as a potato. It's still potatoes. They've just already mashed them for you, and they are in little balls that you can heat up, you know, just on your stovetop. But, so, that was my trip to Trader Joe's. It is about time to go. People are starting to say bye-bye because they've got to go home, and they're probably hungry now like we are because we haven't had supper yet. Whew. Okay, so it was another great week. Surely to goodness, with all of this stuff that I just got here at Trader Joe's, I can do my micro habit, which was to see Trader Joe's and remind me to eat. Remind me to eat something that's on plan. All of this is already pre-recorded in my tracker, so should be super easy this week to stay on plan. As soon as I try the creamy cauliflower jalapeno dip, I will let you all know. Again, has anybody tried that? Because that was new to me. And I'll let you know how the salads are, and I'm sure we will get Casey to chime in. But everybody have a great evening. Casey will have the YouTube videos posted probably tomorrow. So if y'all just want to go to youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, and watch the YouTube video, you can go back and watch all of this because apparently I am talking even faster than normal. And then Jessica will have it posted with the transcript, with the points. She will have this posted in the next day or two on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And yeah, and we'll get you all going. So if you are watching this on YouTube, pretty please remember to go ahead and watch the next video. So it's going to be over here up top. If you want to subscribe, if you haven't subscribed yet, which again, why haven't you subscribed? So if you want to subscribe, that is this button. It's right there. And if you want to order a spreadshirt or if you want to order one of the aprons, Jessica put the link in our chat notes. But it's going to be over here on this side, and it just says Spreadshirt Shop. So you all have an awesome and amazing week. I'm going to go home and make something to eat out of all of this, and I will keep you all posted on how everything tastes, and I'll see you next week. So y'all have a great week. It was wonderful to see everybody again. Sorry I missed the 2:30 meeting, but I will see you all again soon. So, oh, and Rosie's going to post her homework on YouTube. Thank you, Rosie. Anyway, it was good to see you all, and good night, everyone, and I'll see you next week. Good night.